Guess what? When we're born, we all have incredible skills and talents. But as we get older, some of those skills might fade away. But don't be sad. The good news is that there's a way to bring back those amazing talents and abilities. A writer and entrepreneur named Brian Tracy found out how to do it. There's a special block in our brain that stops the flow of information for successful thinking. But if we activate it, we can start earning more and avoid living in poverty. I have personally studied the research of Brian Tracy and discovered some special habits that can activate our hidden talents. There are 2 important habits that you need to know about, and you can find out what they are by watching the entire video. And as a bonus, you'll also learn how to raise your children to become future billionaires. This is the main channel about money and finance, so make sure to click the subscribe button and join us on the journey to wealth. Brian Tracy had a childhood that was similar to many other people. His dad worked with wood, and his mom was a teacher. They didn't have a lot of money, and sometimes they struggled to have enough food for the whole family. Brian has shared that he often felt hungry during his childhood. They didn't have enough money for him to attend a fancy university. Tracy made a choice to leave school and find a job. At first, he did small tasks to help people, but he realized that it wouldn't make him very rich. So, he decided to become a sailor and traveled around the world for 8 years. During his travels, he learned a lot and became a different person. Tracy changed the way he thought about things and unlocked a part of himself that had been held back during his difficult childhood because of his parents' situation. One day, Tracy had a big realization about what truly matters in life. After that, he started working in sales and quickly became very successful. Now, he is considered an expert in business and personal growth. Tracy has helped millions of people become more productive, have better relationships, and become financially independent. And guess what? He can help you too with some special tips to activate a positive attitude of genome. Do you know how our feelings can impact how successful we are? Brian Tracy thinks it's really important. Having a positive attitude can help us stay motivated, overcome challenges, and keep a sense of hope even when things are tough. To make sure we have the right mindset, there are a few important things we can do. First, think about the things that make you happy and thankful. This will help you see the good things in life. You can write them down on paper or put them on the fridge so you can always remember them. Second, when you have a problem, try not to think too much about the bad parts. Instead, focus on finding a solution. This will help you use your time wisely to solve problems. Third, spend time with friends who make you feel happy and inspired. Try to stay away from friends who make you feel sad or upset. You can make a list and rate each friend from 1 to 10. After looking at the list, decide if it's better to spend less time with some friends who bring you down. Tracy believes that having a positive attitude is really important for achieving success. Many people think it's not that important, but he thinks it's the first step to reaching the top. When you have an idea, Tracy says you should go for it. He learned that if he had a good idea, he would try to make it happen right away. I found that almost everyone, when they find an interesting idea, does absolutely nothing with it but just thinks to themselves, "It's great." Tracy thinks this is not the right way to go about it. Whenever you have a unique idea in your head, Tracy says you shouldn't get distracted. Instead, start working on it right away. You can write your ideas in a special notebook and always carry it with you. Of course, sometimes the idea might not work right away, and it might not happen on the 2nd or 3rd try. But if you keep trying, something good will happen eventually. Maybe even on the 10th try. For sure. Take a deep breath and let your ideas guide you towards success and wealth. Here's a cool trick: 10 goals secret technique. Get a special notebook and write down 10 goals you want to achieve in the next year. It's super important to write them as if they are happening right now, using I and a specific date. For example, I want to buy a car on November 25th. Make the notebook your best buddy and carry it with you every morning. Start fresh each day by turning the page and writing your 10 goals again. It should become a habit. You'll notice that your goals might change, the words you use might be different, and the order might change too. But don't read your past notes every day. Focus on the new page. Tracy says that doing this exercise every day for a month will change your life forever. Each time you write down a goal, you're sending it to your subconscious mind. Every day, that goal sinks deeper and deeper into your mind. When you write down your goals and don't look back, you might notice that they change over time. Some goals you wrote at the beginning of the month may not seem as important later on, so they might go away. But that's okay. Eventually, you will figure out the goals that really matter to you, the ones that are most necessary and important. By writing down your goals every morning, it's like programming your mind to focus on them. And guess what? Throughout the day, you will start to see different opportunities that can help you get closer to achieving your goals. Brian Tracy says this is how it works. If you've decided to start a notepad with your goals, give it a thumbs up. I want to see at least 1,000 future billionaires. There's a rule called the law of cause and effect, which Brian Tracy learned from a professional salesman. It means that if you want to achieve your goals, you should find someone who has already achieved similar goals and learn from them. It might seem strange, because we're often told not to copy others, but it's actually okay to learn from their ideas and strategies. That's why there are many banks and restaurants in the world. It makes things easier when we can learn from others. According to Tracy, there's a basic principle of wealth. If you want to earn more money, find someone who makes 3 times more money than you and ask them how they did it. Successful people are usually happy to talk about their achievements, so all you need to do is ask them. Seek information, observe, and take notes. Then, take action based on what you've learned. The law of cause and effect means that everything in life has a reason and a result, whether it's about money, health, or happiness. You can use this law to achieve the things you want. For example, you can learn from your boss or your best friend's acquaintance. The law of faith is another important rule. It means that what you believe and feel convinced about becomes your reality. Our beliefs shape how we see the world. If parents teach their children to think positively from a young age, they will grow up feeling confident and happy. This is what happened to Brian Tracy's children. Their positive beliefs and program always told them, "I will achieve what I want, it's just a matter of time." According to Tracy, what you believe can affect you. If you've been told that you can't succeed or become rich like someone else, those thoughts might be in your mind. But you can change that. Start asking yourself good questions, like why some people are more successful than others. You'll discover that you don't need a college degree or lots of money to be successful. Everyone has the skills they need, and they can be improved. The only problem with negative thoughts is that many people believe in them, even though they're not true. Successful people are simply those who have successful habits is the simple truth of Brian Tracy. Everyone is born with the potential to achieve great things, but some people may forget or not work on developing their abilities. Tracy says it's important to have positive habits like setting goals, managing time, learning new things, and never giving up. These habits help us succeed. Share in the comments what big goal you want to achieve this year. Let's support each other and stay motivated to reach the top. This is the main channel about finance. Subscribe, think big, and get rich.